welcome back. And it's been a funny old day today. I'll tell you all about that. Anyway, greetings from downtown Dammam. And the time has come, the war has said, to get your ass to work. And having finished last time and come home on the 10th of December, had Christmas, skiing, all kinds of good adventures since then. Now we're back in the Gulf. And we're back in the Gulf at a funny old time. However, being back in the Gulf at a funny old time necessarily isn't a bad old time. Because, well, as you might have seen on the news, there's been some local trouble to do with Donald dropping buildings on people. Anyway, what can I tell you? I was having quite a nice day. Usually, there is the possibility to get quite keyed up when you're coming back to work. But Thursday, when I flew, it was actually really, really nice. And it was a lovely, calm day. Managed to get a bit of flying, flew the drone, and was having a lovely, lovely time. And then the taxi turned up. Lovely, lovely taxi driver. And then I went and left my phone in the taxi and went and checked in, which was not my finest move. The implications of being without your phone for 12 weeks offshore, it's kind of like the grand slam of fuck-ups that you could do to yourself. Anyway, managed to borrow a phone and try and leave a message and drag my poor wife Denise into all this. And the phone's safe, and that's fine. But yeah, no phone. So it's tablet only for the next 12 weeks, which will be fine because I can do anything that I can do on the phone on the tablet. So it wasn't quite the end of the world technologically as it might have been. Anyway, so flew into Riyadh, where there was a bunch of pilgrims, all of whom were all sort of toweled up, ready to go off on their Hajj to Mecca and get all nice and holy during the holy month of Ramadan, which still has 2 weeks to go. And the 2 weeks to go is a big deal because at the end of that it'll be Eid. But here we are, right in the middle of prime Ramadan territory. At the moment, this time of night, I've just had to have a little kip because I got nothing last night. Was yeah, it's about 6 o'clock and everyone's stuffing themselves during having a nice little iftar feed, and I'm going for a bit of a walk to try and find some supplies. So yeah, they're all at it, and it's been a while since we stayed in this particular hotel. I'll just spin this round. I remember going in this restaurant over there called Shrimp Nation with a friend of mine, and there's burgers and there's actually even a Chili's down there. I don't really fancy the look of the buffet that they've got going on because it's just chicken and rice, and there's going to be enough of that anyway. So here we are back to work, and everyone was saying, oh yeah, the flights rescuing people from the Middle East and coming back from Oman, and it's delayed, and politics and all the rest of it. Absolute load of twaddle. To be honest with you, I'm here, I'm on the ground. Apart from a few flights being cancelled going to Europe through Riyadh, there has been absolutely no difference in anything going on around here. It's just business as usual during Ramadan. So it's not as you think it is, and you certainly shouldn't believe all the hype that you hear on the news, because it's just another day here, which is refreshing, really. So yeah, I've just bumped into a friend of mine, Eamon, who's always been very lucky for me, and he's coming up with Dad as well, and he hasn't been there before. So both of us new boys on the new vessel, which apparently has got 12 people in sat, works everyone to death. All the conditions are nice. It's all nice and new and squeaky clean, and twin bell and North Sea spec and slightly larger cabins. But we are going to get worked to death. So yeah, that's to be looked forward to. So yeah, stick with us for spring 2006 as we're going back to work offshore. In the meantime, it's shopping time in downtown Dammam. As disgraceful as it sounds, given my thoughts about quality of food, these boneless buffalo wings are a taste that's not readily forgotten. When I was living out here, this used to be the standard meal. Go to Chili's and have boneless buffalo wings. And since we've moved back, it's been Costco nuggets and Frank's hot sauce, which is equally good. But yeah, this was a bit of a treat when I was out here before, so it's got a bit of history. So yeah, that's the total sum of my infield acquisition. We've got 24 tiny little packets of salted almonds, some microwave popcorn, and a few little bits and pieces of chocolate. I've just had a rather expensive gold crown pudding, so I'm trying to take it easy on the nut component, because otherwise I'll be buying rice crackers and bloody God knows what else and crunching my way through another tooth. So yeah, I might take it easy on the teeth this time, but usually I buy all this stuff when I get here because it's a bit cheaper. Yeah, so yeah, technically this is the last supper, and then tomorrow we'll be off to work and all of that good stuff.